Did you ever wonder if being whipped was just a modern expression? Well, let's travel back to ancient Rome, where the concept of a husband's authority wasn't just cultural, it was law. Welcome to Ancient to Now, where we untangle the threads of history to reveal the fabric of the past. In ancient Rome, the Paterfamilias wielded unparalleled authority within the family unit. This patriarchal figure wasn't just a stern father. He was the living embodiment of Roman familial law. His decisions dictated not only the future of his children's marriages, but also controlled the family's finances, property, and even their very lives. Under his manus, family members lived with the knowledge that their fate could be sold, married off, or punished at his discretion. The power of the paterfamilias extended so far that he could even enact the ancient and dreaded punishment of patria potestas, which allowed him to execute a family member for serious offenses. While this extreme measure was rarely used, its very existence underpinned the absolute control wielded by the head of the household. The saying, "Father knows best," takes on a whole new meaning when disobedience could literally cost you your life. The confarreate marriage was the gold standard for Roman nuptials, embodying the sacred and unbreakable bond as envisioned by the patrician class. This wasn't your average wedding ceremony. It was a religious and social spectacle that firmly placed the wife under her husband's control, both legally and spiritually. The ritual involved intricate ceremonies, including offerings to Jupiter and the sharing of a specially made spelt cake, which symbolized the indissoluble nature of their union. In this context, the wife's transition under her husband's manus was not merely a change in her legal status, but a profound realignment of her identity and autonomy. The ceremony underscored the patriarchal values at the heart of Roman society, emphasizing the husband's dominance and the wife's submission. The fact that such a marriage could only be dissolved by a similarly complex process, or by the death of the husband, speaks volumes about the permanence and seriousness with which these unions were regarded. The laws of coverture in ancient Rome effectively placed married women in the same legal category as children and the insane. Upon marriage, a woman's legal rights were subsumed by her husband, stripping her of the ability to own property, enter contracts, or act independently in legal matters. This legal invisibility underscored the societal view of women as dependents, requiring male guardianship throughout their lives. However, this legal subjugation did not entirely erase women's influence within the household or society. Wealthy Roman matrons, in particular, could wield significant power behind the scenes, influencing family decisions, managing domestic affairs, and even engaging in social and political networking. Despite the legal restrictions, these women found ways to assert their presence and influence, navigating the patriarchal structures to their advantage. Dowries played a crucial role in Roman marriages, serving as a financial safety net for the wife, while also acting as a symbolic gesture of the union between families. In the event of a divorce, which Roman law made surprisingly accessible, the dowry had to be returned to the wife or her family, ensuring that she was not left destitute. This provision offered some measure of security and independence to Roman women, albeit within a system that favored male authority. Divorce in ancient Rome was a double-edged sword. On one hand, it offered women a way out of unhappy or abusive marriages, a rarity in the ancient world. On the other, the ease with which a husband could divorce his wife reflected the precarious nature of women's marital security and the societal expectation of male dominance in all aspects of life. Despite the legal constraints on women's autonomy, Roman religion and philosophy often espoused ideals of mutual respect, fidelity, and companionship within marriage. Stoic philosophers, in particular, promoted the view of marriage as a partnership of equals, united in moral purpose and mutual support. These ideals, while not always reflected in the legal and social realities of the time, suggest a recognition of the importance of love, respect, and mutual support within the marital bond. As we wrap up our journey through the domestic intricacies of ancient Rome, it's clear that while the paterfamilias ruled the roost, Roman marriage was a complex institution shaped by laws, religion, and social expectations. Thanks for joining us on this journey back to ancient Rome. If you're as fascinated by the ancient world as we are, make sure to subscribe to Ancient to Now and hit the notification bell. We've got plenty more history to uncover, from the mysteries of the pharaohs to the intrigues of the Roman Senate. Share this video with fellow history buffs, and let's continue to explore the past together, one episode at a time. See you in the next video.